Alright guys, here we go. As usual for Austere August, the razor is the Timeless Open Comb 68 gap stainless steel. The brush is a B35 from Zenith. It has a custom handle color and engraving because of a group buy that we did with the Reddit wet shaving group. And the Nacet, this is going to be the 530th use of that blade, and that means that this is the penultimate shave of Austere August. Technically we're in September 1 actually, because I started late because I had some stuff going on. So the soap, Chiseled Face Midnight Stag, the cologne and splash are the same scent, and we will show you the blade. I've kept it in the razor the last few uses. Now the reason that I'm using the Timeless, I do enjoy the Timeless a lot. I don't shave with the 68 gap open comb very much at all. Showing you the etchings right there. I prefer the 68's either solid bar or scalloped bar because that is much more smooth. This one is really quite aggressive. This is the biggest difference between a solid bar razor and an open comb razor with the same gap, 68, and this is so much different than the solid bar that I can only use it when I have a high use blade like this that has been dulled some over time. Alright, the brush has been soaking for a little while and we're good there. Let me get my face a little soaked. Alright, what will we do today? Yesterday I went a little bit long on the working the slurry into my face on pass number 1, and that gave me a shave, a shave that was a lot more progressed. The mature lather came along because of that extra mixing time in pass number 2, and then it was there in, of course, in pass number 3, and then pass number 4, because I loaded so long, I think 10 swirls, that it actually started needing some more water. It was a little too dry. So why don't we try 6 swirls? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Loading with such a wet brush in this kind of scenario may be a good technique for people with the soaps that they're trying to use at the very end, because that extra moisture that you leave behind in the soap really helps to make it easy to pick up the soap. I didn't shake out, I don't think, quite enough water, so this may be on the drippy side. We'll just kind of do a standard slurry lather today. I probably brushed a little bit longer than I needed to, but you can go a little bit longer like that. It should still be fine. Tons of water will let you have that flexibility. Throughout this month, as I have been talking and trying different things about the slurry lather, I've been trying to remember to write down what I have learned. So I'm going to make a web page about the slurry lather technique just to answer people's questions, because I mainly just feel like it could help some people if they're trying to, if they're short on time and they still want to enjoy their shave. A little splash of water. So we got rid of some of the water on the first pass, and so the brush is not dripping like it used to. And the lather is starting to come together a little bit more. At this point, if you want to do the rotation thing, you know, to move the lather, circulate it through the brush, you can do that if you feel like it. Razor is moving very nicely. It's faster, and I can tell the slickness is just higher kind than even at the fourth pass yesterday. I could just feel the drag just a tiny little bit, and it did affect the comfort at the end there when I was splashing the post-shave products on. I could tell the difference. So that's the second pass down. A little splash of water. So that was just 6 seconds. And here we are on our third pass of lather, and you can tell we've got a lot more lather in the brush if we want it. I'm just going to do 3 passes today, but you can see why in other parts of the month, when I was on 6 swirls, I kept reducing it because, I mean, with the excess. So tomorrow, the last shave of Austere August, with me doing the Midnight Stag challenge and the Ultra Nightmare mode, where I use the same gear all month long, including the same blade. If you choose to have fun and do some Austere August stuff, you can join next year if you want. You could do it as little as just the soap. Just use the same soap all month. You could use same soap and the same cologne, you know, and aftershave splash all month. You could use the same razor, same brush, the same soap all month if you wanted to keep kind of escalating things. And there we go, a nice close shave. That'll do. And you saw how much lather was left on the brush. A couple more passes definitely, and I give it a good rinse here, the razor. Give my face a good splash here. And here's the brush after a good towel stropping. It's a little warm today. This house is not very well air conditioned, and so I'm renting a room, and so that kind of seems to be standard for the other 2 rooms I've rented in the past couple of years. So I'm kind of not surprised, but I am grateful, and for the guy who's renting me the room, and that's more important than being comfortable in an air conditioning kind of sense, right? All right, the splash here is next. I did find my other bottle of Midnight Stag, so just in case this one did go empty, could get used up by the end of this month, I was prepared. But I'm glad that both it and the soap held out. And then the cologne. It's nice shaving earlier in the day because I'll be able to enjoy this this scent for, you know, a lot longer than I can when I night shave. And that, I believe, is it. So next time we shave, it'll be the last for Austere August. It'll be the 31st shave. And I have competed since 2019. I did do an Austere August in 2018. That was Williams Mug Soap. But I started with Midnight Stag in 2019. And then I skipped a year and did MDC for 2020. And then 21, 22, and 23 now have been with Midnight Stag. So this is then my 4th year doing Midnight Stag for the whole of August. And I really do enjoy it. All right. Well, there we go. This is Sugar Daddy Shaves. All the best to you guys. Have a good day.